I'm gonna punch a hate hole in you, boy. Hi, guys. I don't know where that came from. Um, you ever throw punch a wall or a door or something when you're angry? I don't do it often, but like in my life, I have done this. Rage has taken over and forced my hand quite literally. Did I need to? No. Will I do it again? Probably not. I think I broke my hand once doing that. Actually, it wasn't my hand. It was this bone right here. I guess that's your hand, part of your hand. That sucked and was dumb. And now, every now and again, like something doesn't feel right. Like if I accidentally hit it, like I think it re-breaks because I didn't really wear the temporary cast that they gave me that much, and I never went to see the orthopedic surgeon or anything like that. So, whatever, it works fine. It's dumb. I'm not gonna spend money to fix something that doesn't really need to be fixed. It was broken, so I can't say I can't fix something that's not broken. Uh, it's fun being alone in a movie theater. Or not necessarily alone. I like being alone. I know I've talked about this recently, but today it happened again. Uh, just for a little while. Carol and I took the boys to go see Earth to Echo. It was pretty good. I thought it was all right. I mean, for a little kids movie, they use the term balls in there. So the kids would both turn to us and were just like, "Did you hear that? They just said balls. We say balls." I guess balls is acceptable nowadays in a PG movie. I mean, there was another instance in the movie where I was like, "This is PG. They're really pushing PG these days." Anywho, we got in there probably about 20 minutes early. Well, let's take it back a few paces. Let's start from this morning. This morning, first of all, I didn't go to bed till I tried recording a video last night. I might put them up just to be fun. I didn't go to bed till after 2:30 yesterday or this morning, and I regretted it immediately when I looked at my clock and it was quarter of quarter nine, and I have practice at 10, and I had to take a shower because I was just like a wreck. I mean, we played D&D, but I also had friends over, my friend Katie and Alex, and we stayed, and it was awesome. We had a great time. However, when you got to get up in the morning, you forget that sometimes when you're having a good time. And I'd had 3 or 4 drinks, which I don't normally drink that much. 2 is my max almost all the time. This is number one and will be number one for tonight. Although, like I said, knock on wood, I rarely get hangovers. It's extremely rare that I get a hangover. Um, so this morning was funny. I got up and I was actually doing pretty good on time. I cleaned the house a little bit so that when Carol got up, she didn't have to deal with that. And I decided not to get a coffee. I was going to get one at Sheets, which wasn't very good. Their pumpkin pie, not pumpkin spice, pumpkin pie latte is not so good. Now, if you're thinking about making a custom one, if you have a Sheets near you and you like lattes and you like sweet and gentle flavors, then go with a banana marshmallow. You custom make it yourself on their little screen, beep boop 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 beep beep beep, and you choose a shot of marshmallow and then back it up with an extra shot of banana, or vice versa. Doesn't matter. Comes out the same way. It's such a soft flavor. It's such a gentle, warm, tender flavor on the tongue and mouth area. It really is. Last night's videos, oh my god, yeah. I'll take a look at them. We'll see. Maybe I'll edit some crazy thing together with them. Maybe I'll do a music video. Um, so go to practice. Foz is there today. He's got his son Alex, who is so cute. Um, and Mara's gonna watch. Matt's wife is gonna watch the kids while we practice, because otherwise we wouldn't be practicing with Foz again before our show. By the way, this is pretty much dead set confirmed. If anybody in the Lynchburg area is watching or the surrounding area, October 4th. I have no idea what the time is. I'll post it as soon as I know. Um, we're definitely playing Wormstock. It's a done deal. It sounded really good today, although 3 or 4 of the songs I don't have solos I feel comfortable playing over, especially the covers, because people like to hear those songs with their originality intact. I mean, you can make it your own song, but if you change the solo, I don't know, it kind of destroys the song. And we do Guitar Man and Meet on the Ledge. And those 2 songs, I don't feel comfortable soloing over, because our own stuff, nobody can look at me and go, "Oh, that sounds horrible." Well, I mean, they can, but I write the stuff like so, or like solos. They've never heard these songs before, or most people haven't heard these songs before, so it's easy to just be like, yeah, just like that. No, I'm all slow hands, man. I hang on notes and just bend a few notes here and there, and that's about it. Blues scales. That's my extent of soloing, but I fake it pretty well. I think I'm getting better at faking it. So great practice today. We went through about 15 or 20 songs, 2 covers, and maybe like 18 originals, 17 originals, something. And Dana recorded all of them because he's not going to play with us just because he's not ready yet, and he hasn't written parts, and we haven't heard the parts that he's written. But we do like what he's doing so far, so that's all that matters. So that was practice. Then I had to get eggs. Now, mind you, I'm doing fine up until now. I want to apologize also for not doing the Oreo review. I was just exhausted the other night, and I just couldn't do it. Too tired. So I go to Walmart to get eggs and a few other things. As I'm walking into Walmart, I just start feeling sick, and I think it's Walmart. I can't stomach it. I feel like I'm a little hamster being released into a little maze or something. I really do. I feel like that's what it's become. Like, I just feel like cattle shopping there. It sucks. So ultimately what I'm saying is I don't think I'm going to shop there anymore unless it's like household products that I need to get or something I can get a lot cheaper there. But I'm so tired of seeing the same people there, and it's just terrible. Horrible, horrible place. It just makes me feel sick, literally. I started getting a headache, and then I came home and Carol cooked, and she rubbed my hair for like 10 minutes. And boom, the headache was gone. So, I mean, it just goes to show you, I don't think that had anything to do with a hangover. It might have had something to do with alcohol secreting from my sweat pores or something. I don't know. But, yeah. So then I felt better. Then we were like, well, what are we going to do today? They had a peace festival at Riverside Park. We didn't go to it just because it sounded a little weird. Like they had laughter yoga. Laughing yoga. Jesus Christ. Yoga. And that's weird to me. I mean, hey, if doing that with your face makes you one with the universe or comfortable, then go for it, man. I have no problem with it. I just can't do it. I like to laugh at myself. Just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. So we decided to go see this movie, but we were going to go to Target first because we needed a few things, and we got some good deals. The kids both got new sandals because we couldn't find either matching pair of sandals today. So we're like, you know what? It's the end of the season, so we got them. We got a lot of other things we probably didn't need to, but in the end, the kids got some new socks and underwear, and we got some new stuff. The dog got a new collar, but it was too small. He needs a medium. He's a teeny little freaking dog. You guys have seen Chewy on here. I mean, he's a half pug, half chihuahua. He's a little dog, and it was too small for his neck. I'm starting to think, man, he's got a pretty big neck. Why I thought that, I don't know. So we kill our time there. Then we realize we've missed the first showing. So, well, not the first showing, but the one we were going to go see. So we decided, you know what? We've got a coupon for IHOP. Buy one, get one entree. I shouldn't feel ashamed using coupons like that, but for some reason, it does affect me. I'm like, I feel like I don't know. Oh, come on. Yeah, sweetie pie. The kids would not go to bed tonight. I stayed up there. I usually can get them by like 8:40, the latest. And tonight, anywho, let me go back to my original story. So we go to IHOP. I didn't know what I was gonna get. I was gonna get breakfast, but I decided I was just gonna get a burger because that's what I do. I'll have a cheeseburger. But they had iced coffee, so I got iced coffee. So this story is going somewhere, mind you. I haven't been there in about 2 or 3 years. I mean, we don't go out to eat more than once every other month. This isn't a joke. Like, I'm not kidding, like, and we're, secretly just going out to eat all the time. We go out to eat about once every other month, I'd say. And that's a stretch, too. Like, Carol and I go out with each other once a year, and that's it. Maybe twice if we get lucky. Or if I get lucky. No. I'm such a vile creature. So, we order our meals. First of all, the little woman comes over. She's very friendly, very nice. Takes our orders, goes away, gets the orders of another table that just walked in, goes to the back. First thing I noticed is, first we were waiting about 10 to 15 minutes. I was just like, well, it's no big deal. We got about an hour to burn anyway. So I take Griffin to the bathroom. I come out. The food's still not there. Carol takes Grace into the bathroom, comes out. Still not there. So finally, the other table gets their food, and I'm like, they ordered after us. Like, why are they getting the order first? So, and I mean, I wasn't going to be a jerk or anything. I just ignored it and let it go. It wasn't a big deal. But it took a while for ours to come out. Then she forgot my drink. So she puts the food out, and Grayson doesn't have his food yet. Everybody else does. Carol doesn't have tartar sauce. Griffin doesn't have ranch. These are things we all asked for that didn't come to pass. And so she said, is there anything else you need? And I said, oh, just the drink and, da-da-da-da-da-da. So she disappears. And she's gone about 15 minutes again. Like, I've eaten probably part of my burger and a few of my fries, but it's salty. This is salty food. I want a drink. I need a drink. She finally gets it out and says, oh, we're sorry. We don't have any tartar sauce. I'm thinking, okay, that's a major, okay, condiments you're going to always have on hand are ketchup, mustard, relish. If you don't, that's a little shocking. However, if you serve fish and chips and it says comes with tartar sauce, and you go back to the kitchen and you place this order, you would expect it to come out with tartar sauce. Now, if they were out of tartar sauce, then they should have said it immediately. Like, first of all, she should have known because she works there. Second of all, if she didn't and placed the order, the chef should have known and informed her. Third of all, she should have informed us and gave us the option to order something different because fish and chips, a big part of it is tartar sauce. It's not just the fish and the chips. People like tartar sauce. So then she asked if at this point if she wants to order something else, and we're like, no, we got to get to a movie, and you've already wasted like a half hour. We haven't even eaten really yet. Then I finish my drink because there's literally like this much ice, and the rest is iced coffee. And I'm like, 5 or 6 sips, I'm not kidding you, and it's gone. Like, I down these things because they're delicious. So the first one's gone. I wait another 15 minutes, get a second one. By now, I'm only halfway done with my burger. I drink and eat and drink. And so I ask for another one. I finally get that one. Now we're pushing for time. Like, she's just not coming back. She's not giving us the check. She's not asking if everything's okay. I'm watching her talk to her friends from where I'm sitting. I can see her and or other coworkers just hanging out, like not doing their job. Now, mind you, I didn't say anything. I didn't tip her bad or anything like that, but I will now not go back to IHOP. I think that's why I stopped going to IHOP in the first place. It's overpriced. You can order 2 sausage links for $3.99. I buy 14 sausage links for usually $2.50 to $3 at most. 2 for $4 or 14 for $2.50. It's like, are you kidding me? Breakfast markup is absurd. And you know what else kind of disgusts me too? And I guess this is kind of another reason it's nice to not go out to eat all the time. Because a lot of the world is starving. People here in the United States are starving. I know I've talked about this on the show. Larger population than it should be. Our military budget is through the roof, yet we have the largest army 10 times over to the next nearest country. We spend enough money let's say just on the Iraq war to have ended world hunger for, I think it's somewhere between 27 and 31 years. Like, everyone could have had food to eat. I'm not talking McDonald's. I'm talking, rice, bread, cheese, milk, the eggs, the basics that people would normally eat. I guess not cow in some countries. But we have all this money for war, but no money for life, really. I read another statistic recently that said that, what is it? Like 37% of vets are uninsured. And I think it's like there's like 70 million that are homeless. No, 70 million's high. Maybe 7 million that are homeless. Maybe it's the opposite stat. I'll have to look it up. I don't like being wrong on these stats, but you can clearly see where all the money's going, and most of the people in this country don't want it to go there. Yeah, you can say, oh, at least half the country, probably more, blah, blah, blah. Not true, my friend. Not true. You're blinded by the news you choose to watch and listen to. I'm not saying that Democrats are right and Republicans are wrong on everything, but I'm just saying there are many issues that people are spoon-fed and just eat with a grain of salt, or take it with a grain of salt. I don't think you'd eat a grain of salt. It'd be kind of gross. It's like going to the beach with like a sandwich. Take it out of the bag. No matter how careful you are, no matter how well you've cleaned and dried your hands and looked at them, no sand, nothing, you just no sand. You eat that sandwich, there's fucking sand in it. That's what happens when you go to the beach with a sandwich. That's the name of the episode tonight. That's what you get when you bring a sandwich to the beach. I always get excited about some things, and then I look at them later, I'm like, oh, that's not really that funny. When you take a sandwich to the beach. It's a good, I think that's pretty good. It's pretty smart of me. I'm a pretty smart guy. I'm a real fat smeller. Go to the movie, and we're the only people there. I'm thrilled, because I am just dancing and just being stupid, and the kids are just running up and down the aisle, and it's just like, it's awesome. And I'm like, oh, this would be so great if it's just us through it, because we could just walk around and sit down where we want. The Dollar Theater has one of the coolest features. Probably not well thought out in the dark movie theater, but you got the handrest with the cup holders that actually pull up, so you can turn it into like a love seat. Or if you the whole row wants to have an orgy, you just flip them all up and you get a whole aisle, like bed. I mean, obviously it's just a seat, but I'm like, I like it because Grayson could come snuggle, or Griffin could snuggle, or if kids are tired, even lay down. You know what I mean? And just raise it up. They put their head on your lap and they lay down. That's okay. Bring a blanket in and go to sleep. But Griffin didn't make it through the movie. He just didn't like it. I thought it was interesting. It had a very Stand By Me meets The Explorers meets E.T. vibe to it. Modernized, but not too cheesy. Like, they did pretty good on the cheese factor. Like, the little kids were pretty good actors, so they led you to believe they were really little kids, rather than actors playing kids that, you know, find an alien spaceship or whatever. And then tonight was just hell. They wouldn't go to sleep. Grayson kept complaining he didn't have covers. Every night when I put them down, I said, Grayson, make sure you have your covers exactly how you want them, because I'm not getting up again until it's time to go. And regardless, every single time, halfway through putting him to sleep, he's like, I have no covers over here. I'm like, well, you're going to have to wait till I leave. And then he ends up waking up his brother, and it's just bad. But it's my lack of patience, too. And I'm working on it. I'm getting there. That's my weakness. That's one of my biggest weaknesses, my patience. Anywho, I won't keep you any longer. That was my day. If you guys are watching this in 40 years and I'm a great-grandfather or something like that, know that today was a good day. And I think it ended on a good note. There was a lot of snuggling going on tonight. And we all walked away happy in the end. So you guys have a great night. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. If you're loving these like I'm loving making them, please subscribe. And pass them along to anybody who you know might be interested in watching them. I want to make this thing grow, and I want to be able to interact a little bit more and stuff. So if you guys got ideas, please let me know down in the comments below. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. And let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. I'm Jason Alberto. This is The Road to 40. And I will see you guys just a little further on down the road. Hopefully with some better subject matter. I thought tonight was alright, but whatever. Alright, you guys take care.